What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. And we are heading to that town today, finally, although it looks like there might be some cool shit to check out here. I'm seeing potentially a lot of places I could climb up and investigate, so we're gonna explore this fortress here. Get him out. I'll take the blood clot. Alchemical ingredients are my thing. This would be a fast travel, so... And I think I see enemies up top, so let's go up top. Yeah, that's the way up top. Are we all fine?
I will bleed you. Say your prayers. Beg for mercy.
Your mother. Who goes there? On that door, I'll get to you in a second, friend, whoever you are. It's me, I go here. Love the combat music, by the way.
This is going to hurt.
Let's go. Branded skin, feathers. Not too interested in leather loot at this point. I already have the armor that I want to build towards. It's just a matter of getting there. Definitely take the food. Now that I know I can eat undercooked food without any drawbacks, I'm basically gonna be grinding meals, even if they're undercooked. Letter from a shady merchant. Pay attention, you morons, because my patience is running thin. I need a hanged man's noose, an ogre's right toe, and a couple of drowner tongues. And trust me, I can tell the difference between a drowner tongue and a dead horse's tongue because I, unlike you, am not a complete idiot. He got bars. If you try to swindle me one more time, our deal is over. And stop asking for money up front. You bring me the goods, you get the money. That's it. End of story. M. P.S. You can bring me the hanged man's tongue, though. Might be useful. Okay. I guess that's a little hint about a potential quest we have coming up. Just random scrub bandits here in this place. Let's make sure we look around at least somewhat thoroughly here. The curiosity and all that. There has to be somebody up top, right? Yeah, he's right there. Let's check their little camp here first. Rest randomly in beds if you wanted a health. Ale is good because that's how you make health potions. Let's see what we can do here. All undercooked, but that's fine. It still works, so. Now that I know I don't get any debuffs from that. I think it's still like 16 health a second or something like that. Which is not ideal, but... Let's sneak up on this guy and hit him with the charged attack. An outcast peasant.
Show yourself.
Take the crab. I wonder if you can eat the straight up ingredients to get health back too. Okay, we gotta be careful up here. We can't accidentally dodge off the map.
Keep your eyes, please. Say your prayers.
Let's not fire at there. Let's try and get this guy somewhere where I can actually function.
You'll be fertilizing the soil.
Somebody's gonna be fertilizing the soil. Claymore. Art style wise, this game is surprisingly good. I appreciate the way that this looks way more than I thought I would. Hello, alchemy. So, bloodsucker potion, small mana potion. Sage is what we need for that. Sage is how you make health potions. Mana. We'll take the iron ore. Has to be some kind of weapon or gear crafting in this game because I already have schematics for weapons and armor. Take a look at those hunting trousers. So it's 3 armor, but it's down to 1.2 because we don't have the stuff for it, but it decreases the stamina cost of dashes while a bow is equipped. Okay. We'll probably just sell those next time we hit a merchant, but it's good to know that it exists at least. Three is our soul suck. That's fire. Let me take the coin purse.
Keep your wits.
Throw some shit at me.
Your gold belongs to us. Your money. This is going to hurt.
Fuck. Yeah. Alright, and I didn't say before I got to him either. That's a cheeky fight up there on the castle wall like that. Where are we gonna reload? Okay, we reloaded before I went up. Did I still loot all this stuff? I did. Alright. So, Fingerless Colm up there is going to be a little bit of an asshole because of where we're fighting him. I wonder if I can kite him to a more suitable location. I mean, it's that or it's, warm up the parries, right?
Watch your back.
I still have my uncooked food giving me passive health regen, yeah.
Say your prayers.
Come on then.
You fight like a milkmaid.
Yeah, well, the parries aren't warming up as nicely as I would have liked. Make sure we loot all this stuff up again before we go fight Fingerless. Was left just here and then one up top, right? I guess this is a chance for us to see if the loot is random generated or not. If I just make a mana potion, get my alchemy leveled up, maybe we'll find new recipes based on level at some point. Mana potion. Take the iron ore like last time. And then this is the trousers, right? There is. Okay, so we're gonna eat our meal and then we'll take another swing at Fingerless. I gotta also remember that I have the power of King Arthur too. I didn't even slow time right there to deal maximum damage. I thought he was just another scrub NPC. Alright, Colm. Your time has come, buddy boy.
We're not alone. This is my lucky day. This is my lucky day. road ends here. We'll make short work of it. You'll regret this.
Oh no, you're not healing. You crazy. Rendered skin. Comb the Fingerless's head. Okay. Oh, we took his fucking head. Keep his tag. Moonshine. Alright, let's take a look at some of that loot we got. So, Shadow Blade is pretty good, but that's... You need the dexterity for it. Need dexterity for that, too. I have everything I need here but the dexterity. And that's a lifesteal item. 3 dex for this, too. So we're running into some problems with my gear. I need dexterity for a bunch of it. Well, this is better, even though I don't have the dex. Increases critical chance by 5%. We'll take the crit chance. And then this needed 8 strength, which I think we might be about to get, so... Some more survivability coming up at least. Just not... weapon damage. I should have imagined that dexterity would be a requirement for some things, because... I mean, it's part of swinging a sword, right? But dexterity is not a useless stat for us, even though... we're going swords, because the dexterity stat gives us attack speed, so it's still good. Where did that one dude fall off? Because I want to loot his corpse too. Oh, I guess they were throwing people off the palisades. That's where you landed. He had sage for us, perfect. And so is this why the lake is a blood lake? Because those bandits were tossing off their victims. Guess that's why that lake is so bloody in the first place, because those bandits up there were just tossing all their victims off and they were falling down into the lake. Alright, let's take a look. That's the gallows, we've been here. That's the way to the town. He wanted a hangman's tongue, right, in the letter, but I don't think there's any hanged men here. Ruined Market Square.
Be prepared for anything.
Oh, the deer is what's being considered an enemy for me? Well, first things first, what's this over here? Swordmaster's ring. Druidic shrine. Make an offering of animal parts. Get 5% incoming healing, 3% critical damage. An item. Shoes of Waning Moon. Okay, so let's take a look at Swordmaster's Ring. Increases attack speed by 2%. Yep. For sure on that. Let's take the dagger off. And we'll go with 2 short swords. For the extra damage, because I'm feeling like I'm not doing much damage here. And that looks like a good time to put our bonfire up, actually. Let's level up. So, attributes. We can get the dexterity right now for the things that we need. So, let's do that. Because I have weapons that I'll be able to use as soon as I get that. That's our 3 dex. Strength is good at 4 for now. Heavy attacks with one-handed weapons have a 5% chance to stun. Reduces stamina cost for each consecutive one-handed hit by 2% up to 10%. Unstoppable momentum would be good when we just need to like chop that wood, especially inside the King Arthur power. Up to 5% is not that good. That's not very good of a stat investment. Heavy attacks. Okay, so unstoppable momentum is sounding kind of spicy. What else do we have? Where was the critical hits, daggers, practicality, dexterity, movement? That's where it was. So here we have the dash cost less stamina, dash regenerates 20% faster, and sliding slows down time, and add one more long dash. Let's get one more long dash. And then we need to get this up too, so we can be snappy and move around. Now we can cook something maybe. Cooked seafood. And now we'll try and rest until like 5 AM, I guess. We might get attacked while we're here though. Howling of the incoming weird right, woke you up. Well, if he wants smoke, I'm happy to oblige. So now we have all the stats we need for this. It looks pretty. More health potion there. For our offhand. We have everything we need for the parrying sword now too. That's 15 to 18. And that's 14 to 16. Alright, who wanted to fight us? This way. Come on then. I thought it was this way. The Dia relay. Whatever. I ain't worried about no Dias. I just want it to be daytime so I can see what the hell is going on. So I'll just hit the camp up again. 650 should make it daylight, right? Indeed. Alright, so now we got some more go-go juice. That's the Druidic Shrine. That's the Blood Lake. We could follow this road down the whole way. But I kind of want to get to the town. Because that's where all the quests are going to kick off anyway. Yeah, we'll get the town first. Once we get to the town, pick up the side quest, and then we'll head back on out and explore more. That seems like the good decision. But we can still check out this town proper in the meantime. I would also like to see if yeah, that beefs their stamina parrying with the parry sword. That hurts them really bad.
Wait, keep your eyes peeled.
It does indeed hurt them really badly.
battle.
Come on then.
Blow for blow.
That's his ass. Some of the fast travel we have. Need 5 endurance for that, and 8 strength for this. 5.6 and 5.0. So this is better. Stat-wise, at least. But it doesn't look anywhere near as cool, does it? This is what I want, just for RP. Look into these. That's straight up 5. That's way better. We don't have these stats for that. That's 4, also straight up better. And we need 5 strength for that, but I think it's still better regardless. Yeah, it is still better. But now we're heavy, which is potentially a problem. That's 6. Yeah, we're chunky now. How much do I hate being chunky? It might still be manageable. Where's my extra dash? See, I only have 2 charges. Didn't I buy an extra one? Does that only, let's see. Yeah, it does. If you're heavy, you don't get the extra dash. Okay, so that's something to consider then. That takes us to heavy immediately. Can we get away with the gauntlets? We can't. We can't get away with any of that, actually. And I still have the encumbrance limit on, too. If I take that off, I think it'll get worse. Yeah, it does. What if I go back to this? Okay, so we gotta think about that a little, too. Anyway, let's soul suck some of these people. Also kind of want to see... This is a perfect opportunity to see if I heal when I attack with this. Doesn't look like it.
'Tis but a scratch. You'll regret this. This is my lucky day. I see fear in your eyes. Your gold belongs to us.
No, it doesn't. The archer is killing my vibe right now. Alright, bitch.
I will be your downfall.
Good riddance. Gladius, huh? Get a great bow. I think that's the only time I've seen a great bow.
Wait, keep your eyes peeled.
Come on, man. You want to fight me?
I'll have your head on a pike.
Yeah, come over here away from your friends.
I won't go down easily.
Let's save before we go down here. It's looking like it might be a boss fight. We have Arthur memories if we set up a bonfire too.
Stay focused.
Come on then. Okay, so we straight up just pop this off.
You're no match for our band.
Let's see.
You fight like a... Your road ends here. This is my lucky day.
Oh my god, the tracking. Aromatic, aromatic tincture. That's mana. 2 health. No health potion.
You're in for a world of hurt.
You going, bitch? Not done with you yet. That patrol range, is that what just happened? That's crazy that he healed up.
Stay focused.
That's frustrating.
I'm invincible. Your money or your life. Show me what you are made of. Your road is here. Your money. Your gold belongs to us. This is going to hurt. Your road ends here.
Thank God. Okay, let us look at some of this stuff. And then I think I immediately need to rest up. Cooking pot. Rush is locked. Health potion, beef, sharpened in stone, cabbage and onion, milk. Yeah, I'll happily take the ingredients for food. Guide to Profitable Armor. Look, I've spent years digging graves, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Dead men don't need their skin, or their bones, or much of anything, really. Shame to let it all rot when it could be put to good use. Take drowners, for example. Their skin turns tough from soaking in filth, almost like rawhide. Dry it out, treat it with salt and oil, and it makes a fine layer of padding. Light, flexible, and good against the cold. If you're feeling fancy, reinforce it with boiled leather. Then, there are the undead grave walkers, the poor sods who crawl out of their coffins. Their bones, though, still solid. Grind them, mix with resin, and you've got a fine sealant for armor. Keeps rust at bay and smells better than corpse gas. Now, I won't claim this work is noble, but a man's gotta make a living. And if the dead can help, why not let them? Waste not, want not. Flasks of Havoc, a guide to splash concoctions. A good throw can win a fight before it even starts. That's where splash concoctions come in. Quick, brutal, and impossible to ignore. That's chillin', burnin', razor, poison, flamin'. Some more schematics for us, I'm assuming. Cabbage and peppermint. Take all the fish that I find. Make me the best thing based on my ingredients. Cooked meat. Rest for a second. We had a quest. One of our quests had to make a bonfire for Arthur's memories. So... This King's Road has clearly seen better days.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves, the King's Road included.
I believe that would probably piss him off, right? I mean, you've been dead for how many years? Come back and all these little bandit scum overrun the whole place. So one thing I'm curious about is, I wonder how this works. Okay, so that doesn't affect anything. 15 to 18, 19 to 22, and shit, the Shadow Blade is still higher damage, even if it's even if we can't use it with the stats. It's still higher. 14 to 16, that's 15 to 18. But this is technically the highest damage combo we have, I think. That's for UA 3.2. Yeah, it takes us over immediately. Gotta unfuck our encumbrance. Unless we want to just, you know, take the L and deal with it. I forget which statistic upgrades our total endurance capacity. This increases that crit chance by 3%. And it weighs absolutely nothing. So if we use that, can we now sneak in this? We can. Still can't sneak that in though. This is the coolest, but it's so heavy. Let's go back to... This is what I was using. We sneak in the night boots. No. Alright, we just gotta level up our stuff. Shadow Blade and Life Transfusion. Okay, so I think, looking at the map, been down here, we've been to the King's Road, the Druidic Shrine, the Ruined Market Square. So I think we're probably good to wrap up and then head into the town next episode. I wanted to do that this episode, but I didn't expect to run into so many world bosses, so... Which I think I might be, like, underleveled for a lot of stuff that I've been doing. Well, I didn't know they did that. Yeah, I think I might have been a little under for some of this stuff, but... Let's clear this village first. Maybe we'll get our level up before the end of the episode, and then I gotta start working on endurance so I can wear better gear. I need our defense to be up so we don't inhale as much. Like that. I'm glad that there isn't an encumbrance limit in your inventory. That's a huge quality of life thing, at least for me. I don't want to feel fat when I'm like running around.
Ha! Gotcha!
It's in my parries, man. Okay, so the Shadow Blade is actually hitting nothing, so I don't think it works the way that it says it works. I think that is affecting me, actually, so let's go back to Blood Blade. And then in the left hand we'll do parry and sword. Because that seemed to be chunking a lot. When I parried with this, that was nuking the stamina bar. Oh, there is a carrying capacity thing. I am officially over encumbered. Where's my carry limit here? There it is, 166. Alright, let's drop something then. There you go. As long as I'm not slow moving, I don't really care how high it gets. Yep, make the health potions. Burning Splash. I can mess with some of those. Alright, so how do they work? Is this something that I equip? Summon Corpse Eater. Or is it something that I put in here? Swift Steps. Whiskey. Burning Splash Concoction. Then X is to use your throwables. Okay, I over encumbered myself with those. Whoops. We don't need duplicates. Alright, let's see how throwables are in this game.
Stay sharp. You fight like a milkmaid. This is going to
All the words for someone who's a corpse. Just you, friend.
Your wealth is ours. You'll regret this.
All this branded skin stuff is... Like, am I literally carving the skin off to pick that up? I don't know what the hell that is. I think we have one more asshole in this bandit camp. Lots of bandits in this place too. Like a little militia army. Mom's about to start cramping from slaughtering all your friends.
Watch your backs.
I hate to say it, but your friends didn't do a very good job of watching their backs. They're already dead. Coin and less stand. Yeah, I need a merchant really badly. Exploration has left me very, very low on fucking carrying capacity. Squash and cabbage. I think that's all of that. Oh, it's a big city we're gonna be going into. It's a whole castle. That's fire. didn't know what to expect, whether it was going to be like little shanty towns or... Yeah, that's going to be fun to go into next episode. But as my little hint right there would imply, that is going to be where we wrap this one up before we head inside. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.